Hey there, it's me Nate, and today I want to give you guys my review on Sword of Destiny by Andrzej Sapkowski. Sword of Destiny is the second Witcher book, technically. It is the second short story collection following after The Last Wish. So, The Last Wish, then Sword of Destiny, and then the 5-book novel series, starting off with Blood of Elves. And I'll just be frank from the start. Well, hold on. Let me give you a bit more background. So, I'm sure if you're watching this, you may have already seen my my review for The Last Wish. I'll try to put a card for it on the screen, so that way you can go watch that first if you would like. I thought The Last Wish was pretty good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars, which is a good book in my rating scale. And Sword of Destiny, like The Last Wish, continues on with more short stories of Geralt's adventures. Him either solo or... Actually, I don't know if he has... Yeah, I think in this one, it's always like... It always starts out as Geralt, and then like he either starts out solo, or he might run into Dandelion along the way, or might start out with him and Yennefer. I don't think there's any like stories in this one where it's just Geralt by himself, unlike The Last Wish. And I did not like this book anywhere near as much as The Last Wish. I think this is a far inferior book to The Last Wish. There's 6 short stories in here, and other than the first one, I didn't like any of the stories in this one. I had a miserable time reading this book. So I'm going to give this a 1 out of 5 stars. I not only did I think this was a bad book, I've had a miserable time. I don't really think you need to read this book. If you're interested in the Witcher series, I think you should just read The Last Wish, maybe read like a quick plot summary of Sword of Destiny, and then just move on to Blood of Elves. Because I feel like not only is this a bad book, it doesn't value your time. It felt like a waste of time. And like the stories that happen in here aren't interesting, to me at least. Because mostly what it is the book can be summed up like this. Geralt continues to have relationship issues with Yennefer. And, with their constant on-again, off-again relationship. And things have a negative turn in this book. So then he's pissy and bitchy for the rest of it. He goes on a couple of adventures with Dandelion. And then he meets Ciri. So you could argue that the last 2 stories are what you need to read out of this. But to say, oh, you should buy a book to read 1/3 of the stories, I think that sucks. Personally, I think you can literally just get away with skipping the Sword of Destiny and just reading a summary of those last 2 stories and then moving on to Blood of Elves, or or just read like season 1, or watch the first season of the show, which is just like, because the season 1 of the show is just a condensed, well, it's like basically an interpretation of the first 2 Witcher stories. Because I think Sword of Destiny sucks. I'll be blunt about it. I think at times Sapkowski's like poetic, like lyrical prose can be impressive, but for those of you who have watched South Park, it reminds me of the episode where Kyle moves to San Francisco and all the people there are just like smelling their own farts. Because that's what it feels like. It feels so, not say like pretentious, like it's like, it looks down on the reader or anything like that, but it's just like, look at how lyrical and beautiful my prose is, but like I'm not telling a like interesting story. But I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I'm, sorry if I'm coming off a little bit ranty. I just finished this probably like an hour ago, so I'm just kind of going into this because I want to hurry up and get this out for you guys here soon in the next few hours, because I'm running a bit late. But yeah, I don't know. Sword of Destiny really put a damper on me. And I know there's some people who really love the short stories but don't like Sapkowski's Witcher novels, and some people who like the novels that don't like the short stories. You know, it's and there are people who like both. Me personally, I think Last Wish is solid. I think Sword of Destiny is trash. I hope I really like the Witcher novels, because I really like the Witcher games. I think even like the first couple seasons of the Netflix show were solid. So I'd like to get the whole, you know, I'd really like to get through the whole Witcher series. But yeah, I think this was just it was a pretty rough read. Honestly, if I wasn't planning on continuing on with the rest of the series, with like at least get to and try out Blood of Elves, I would have DNF'd this. So yeah, I do not recommend this book. If you can, if you pick this up and you're not having a good time, I would just go to the last two stories and at least read those ones, because it gives you context for what's going to be happening in the novels when it comes to like Geralt and Ciri and their relationship, and like the war that kind of like serves as like the backdrop and setting for the books between these nations. But otherwise, yeah, I think, yeah, I don't want to just keep on reiterating how poor I think this book is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. If you disagree with my thoughts on Sword of Destiny, you can leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you can, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, have a good day.